My name is Matt Dixon, and I'm the guitarist and vocalist, and I'm from Bath in England.
My name is Daniel Walker. I'm from Harbor City, California, and I'm the guitarist for our band.
My name is Nestor Garza. I am originally from Colombia, and after a long tour around the world, I landed here in Los Angeles to play keyboards for this band.
We're Goth Soul. I just love music from the post-punk era of UK. There's a lot of really good bands coming out of the UK in a kind of 5-year window, early 80s. Bands like The Cult, bands like Sisters of Mercy, bands like Sushi and the Banshees. And at the same time, I just love heavy metal. Grew up with Iron Maiden.
That you're nothing when you die in 100 years. You'll be laughing in the grave.
You know, a lot of influence from Deep Purple and Black Sabbath. And, I feel very proud of that kind of British metal scene. And I'm living and breathing it.
I was also heavily influenced by the 80s and 90s rock. In Latin America, 80s and 90s rock was huge, still is. And I have built up on that, working on programming and keyboards and trying to produce music oriented to the sound, for example, of Depeche Mode or The Cure.
I was inspired largely by bands that I've seen live, particularly Cradle of Filth, who I grew up listening to, and Danny Filth is beyond an idol in my life. Absolutely love his vocal styling and the overall atmosphere with the keyboards along the lines of Goth, but making it in such a amazing spectacle and atmosphere.
Excited to release Written in My Bones. It's a topic very personal to me. I lost my dad about 5 or 6 years ago, and when we talk about grief and dying, it's kind of a very taboo subject, and I think we don't talk about grief enough. And Written in My Bones, our song, is really about this kind of really mind-blowing idea that in 100 years from now, we're all going to be dead. And if you get buried, you're going to be in the ground. And most of us are just going to be in the ground as skeletons looking out over the world for the rest of eternity. And I find that kind of thing mind-blowing, and it changes my whole kind of outlook on death and life. And the song is really challenging that perspective that it doesn't just stop when you die. There's much more to us that persists over a longer time horizon. And the concept of eternity and living forever, well, your bones kind of do that. And so maybe we kind of downplay the role of our bones. And our bones are actually very special, and the song is about the DNA inside our bone marrow and how it's really encoding our life and our patterns and what we're destined to do. And as a society, we kind of need to dig deeper into who we are and channel that and follow that. You've got to be yourself. You've got to find your love, your roots, and who you are, and that's what this song is all about.